How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is Monday, so we do have our patch notes video today. That's all this is, so for anyone who doesn't want to listen to me read out the patch notes so you don't have to read them yourself, this is your time to click off the video because that is literally all this video is going to be. So let's have a look, see what we've got in here. I'm pretty sure there's some pretty exciting stuff in here, including the green Santa hat and the new free death week for the certain bosses. So let's see what else they may have snuck in here without us knowing about. So it says, this week in RuneScape, presents from the sledge. Got presents from the sledge here, which is the green Santa, I'm pretty sure. It says, alright folks, this is it. The final news post of the year. Read on for a roundup of everything that's been going on in December, plus news of all important winter sales, the Golden Gnome Awards, and more. So this is the last news post they're going to do until next year, apparently. I guess Jagex are all going on their holiday breaks, which is obviously something that makes full sense. So this is the last one we're going to have until next year. Presents from the sledge. Santa has enlisted the help of Posty Pete and Parcel Pete's to wrap gifts for the children of Gillinor, but it's all gone wrong. They've wrapped the presents in the wrong order. I think this is the thing we just talked about before. Gift includes Christmas crackers, event rewards, and if you're really lucky, the gold present. That's a guaranteed jackpot quality prize, either 50 million GP or the smashing green Santa hat. So it's rare to get a gold parcel, but then it's also going to be rare probably to get the Santa hat. So you've got like a rare chance of getting the actual gold parcel itself, and it's even rarer because you then still could just get 50 million GP, which I assume is going to be more common than the Santa hat. So this is going to be super rare, isn't it? I think so. As exciting as it is, maybe some people are not going to get one of these. Like, I don't think this is going to be for everybody. Maybe we'll have to see how common these are. I'm really not sure, but hopefully I can get my hands on at least one. That'd be pretty cool. I'd like to have a Santa hat, especially a green one. How cool is that? Anyway, good luck to everybody who does try and get one of these, and I hope that you do all get one, but I'm a bit like, I think it's going to be pretty rare. Yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Frank's free deaths. Have you been enjoying Frank's free deaths? If you haven't tried it yet, this is your chance to tackle various bosses throughout December with 0 death costs, and in doing so, help us plan a new approach to the death system going forward. Here's the list of bosses that you can tackle without fear over the next 3 weeks. So before we look at the bosses, basically they're doing this so they can get more data on how to actually reword the death costs eventually. It'll be a while yet before they actually get to doing it, but they're doing this to sort of just work out what they need to do and what they need to change and all that sort of stuff. So this is good. So take part in this, and obviously the more people that do, I assume the more data they'll get and the better it will be. So that's obviously a good thing. But week 2, which is the one we're on now, is God Wars Dungeon. You've got all of God Wars Dungeon 1, all of God Wars Dungeon 2, and then you've got Nex and you've got Telos. So obviously the big 2 for this is going to be Nex and Telos. That is normal Nex, it's not AOD, and of course that is Telos all the way through to 4K and Rage. So good luck if you're learning those bosses this week, and if you are someone who's doing the low level bosses as well, good luck on the drops and good luck on the practice, and just the best of luck to that basically. But the next ones is like all the kings and stuff, and you've got Solak in there as well, and then the one after that is going to be the elite dungeons, and you've got the Magister and Raksha chucked in there too. The Raksha I feel like maybe should have been in this one, and then Solak in that one, but it doesn't matter, it is what it is. There's a few weeks left to earn your golden party hat. Don't worry about it if you haven't got it yet. You still got time. Like, a few weeks is quite a long time, right? If you're hoping to get your hands on the elusive golden party hat this season, it's time to get your head in the game. You've only got a few weeks left. To acquire this legendary headgear, you'll need to complete various tasks in exchange for golden party hat shards. Remember, you need to earn 8 shards by January the 3rd to craft your hat. While you can't acquire shards after January the 3rd, you will have until January the 17th to put the 8 shards together before they dissolve for good. For a refresher on the golden party hat hunt, check out our blog. So you do have until January the 3rd to finish gathering all the shards, and then you'll have another like 10 days. Nope, that's not even true. You'll have another 2 weeks, so 14 days to put them together. So if it takes you that long to go to the Wise Old Man and combine the shards, then I mean, if people are going on holiday and stuff, it makes sense. So it's good that Jagex have done that. But yeah, you've got a while yet, so don't panic. Don't panic. Just get out there, do the skills, do the quests, all that sort of stuff. You will get it. Like, you'll definitely get it. I took the time with mine. You'll be fine. You can get this. So the Yak Track. The current Yak Track runs until January 9th, and this time it's hosted by the Queen of Snow herself. Expect all sorts of brilliant treats. Okay, this is just about the Yak Track. For every 5 tasks completed during the event, you'll earn 2% global bonus XP, plus there's a golden party hat shard, at least 15 on the free track. So if you get, where did I read it least from? Okay, at task 15 on the free track. So if you do need another party hat shard, you can get one at task 15, which doesn't take that long to get to on this one because there's a lot of skill and kills. There's a lot of like just claiming your secret Santa, all that sort of stuff. So it's nice and easy to get to track 15 if you don't want to use the bonds to skip to it. I didn't use a bond, and you just do it over time. Don't panic about it. You'll get there. 3 weeks is so much time for you to get to the track 15 at least. So task 15, should I say. Prime Gaming, what are we getting from this? That looks, whatever this is, already looks pretty cool. so I'm interested. Time to grab your Prime Gaming goodies for December. This month you'll get an Umbral Siren outfit, that looks interesting, 7 days of membership, and a currency pack. So you get everything this time. So normally you either get like a currency pack, which is keys and rune coins, or you'll get an outfit and maybe some membership together. This time you're getting all of it. So get yourself to Prime Gaming. There's a link here. You can just Google Prime Gaming RuneScape or something and it'll come up that way, or you can do it from in-game as well. Just be careful where you're logging into, of course. I'm not going to link this because I don't want you guys to be like, it's a dodgy link and all that sort of stuff. I don't like putting links in places that I don't need to. So just Google it, go to the RuneScape homepage, go through that way. Just be careful and just claim your Prime Gaming stuff. Sounds pretty awesome to me. Upcoming live streams, we've got, we're ending the year with a bang and celebrating our incredible community at the 11th annual, so it's just the gnomes pretty much. The gnomes is the last update we're going to get, last stream we're going to get this year by the look of it. Friday the 17th is when that's going to go live. Just a quick reminder, we are nominated for one of the gnomes, one of the best new RuneScape creator, content creator award, thanks to you guys who nominated me, which is insane. I still can't believe it. It's absolutely crazy, and win or not, it doesn't matter. I've been promoted, I've been nominated at this point, and that's insane in itself. However, if you do think I deserve your vote, there'll be a link in the description. Go ahead and follow that, and you can actually vote for me there as well if you want. But honestly, it's insane. So thank you all so much, even just for the nomination. I really do appreciate it so much. Anyway, let's move to the patch notes, the big bit, right? There's so much stuff in here. I've just had a quick skim through it, and there's a lot of stuff in this patch notes. So let's go through this, and if there's anything that's not that important, I'll just leave it out to save you guys some time, but we're probably going to cover most of it. So, Secret Santa. Stacks of gifted items in Secret Santa may now be split up between multiple recipients. So I think this means if someone puts like 10,000 coal in there, for example, someone could get 1,000, other one could get 1,000, someone can get 500. It's going to split stuff up like that, just so that more people get more stuff, I assume. So that makes sense. Items gifted by Iron Men in the Secret Santa event will now be given to other players. Iron still cannot claim a Secret Santa gift, however. So Iron Men can give gifts, but they can't claim them. That's a bit unfortunate. Maybe they should have let them claim, like, I don't know, even just the mulled wine or something, just to get involved. I guess it doesn't really make a difference though, does it? So it is what it is. Advent calendar. Fix an error that would occur when the player used an XP lamp without logging out after the Advent calendar event began. The tutorial and Advent calendar UIs no longer clash when relogging without having closed the initial tutorial message. The double dragon chest promotion will now reset correctly when it runs at the weekend. The progression track now resets as expected. I'm not too sure what any of those meant, but some fixes there in the Advent calendar. The UI one makes sense because it must have just been overlapping or whatever, but that's fine. But the rest of it, hopefully that fixes some issues that you guys have had. I have not noticed any issues with the Advent calendar, so it is what it is. It's fine. Daily challenges, bonus weekly rewards. Fixed an issue which allowed Iron Man accounts to receive combat dummies from the daily challenge system. Okay, so they've been removed. Hopefully, from some people, I think this would bother quite a lot of people, right? Having combat dummies on Iron Man. I'm not too sure. If people got thousands of them, hopefully they found a way to remove that, but I don't think it would have been thousands if it's just one reward or something. Amanishi, so this is ED1 area. World map has implemented a new category under activities, boss encounters. The drop down category includes boss encounters, elite dungeons, and raids. So on the world map, you can now see boss encounters, elite dungeons, and raids. There'll be icons for those, I think. And the drop down category has that as well. So that's cool. I think that's right. I think I understand that right. There's just new stuff on the map, so you can see this stuff. Elder God Wars Dungeon. Fix an issue with the color of the extra action buttons in Elder God Wars Dungeon. The Scripture of Jazz now stores damage after all combat calculations are performed. As a result, it will now correctly store damage from damage over time abilities and account for damage modifications such as vulnerability. So that's a buff. That's a buff to the Scripture of Jazz. I think before it wasn't taking into account the damage over time stuff in the vuln. So that being fixed should be a buff. So the Scripture of Jazz may be a little bit better. It was already pretty good, right? But that should be even better. The chance of receiving a unique drop from Croesus has been increased slightly. Damn, that's good for people who camp Croesus. I know there's some people who've gone ridiculously dry there, but then I know people who've got drops on 1 or 2 kill count. So it is what it is, but there you go. People at Croesus will be happy. The chance of receiving a unique drop from the Arc Glacier has been increased slightly as well. Yes, the core for so many people. I don't even do this boss anymore, but I feel for the people who are like 2,500 kills dry without seeing a single core, or like so far in and they've only had 1 or 2 and they've done like freaking 5,000 kills or something. No way. These doing. So freaking happy days for those people. If you're one of those people, let me know how happy you are about this one update here. Let me know. I'm interested. The reward scaling for higher enrage and higher kill streaks has also been made more lucrative, whilst removing some value from the lower enrage and kill streak drops. To benefit from these changes to Outglacior, you will need to start a new kill streak. So they're saying that it actually there's a reason to streak higher enrages now? Is that if they changed that? If so, that's so freaking good, and I hope so, because that was a big issue with the Outglacior. Okay, so we got an update for the mobile client. On the God Wars Reputation interface on mobile, users can now see the preview description for the Reputation unlocks. Huh? I don't know what that means. I'll leave that to you guys to understand that if you need to know what it is. Treasure Hunter promotion rewards are only affected by the multiplier of the promotion in which they were won. The Treasure Hunter rewards are no longer influenced by the previous promotion's multipliers. When not selected, Invention no longer receives the same amount of XP as a selected skill. When not selected, Invention no longer receives the same amount of XP as a selected skill. That doesn't make sense to my head as well. Maybe I'm losing my mind today, but there's the Treasure Hunter fixes if you guys were seeing these. Store issue fixed where pressing the back button on the shop tab of the marketplace pushes a player into the game. Remove the Sunbather's Hat neck shade to prevent clipping issues. So with the other fixes, I'll quickly just go through these and see if there's anything worth mentioning that I think. But otherwise, you can see them all on screen now, so just pause the video and have a skim through if that's what you want to do. But I will read out the ones that I think are important, because a lot of these are just really small things that aren't important at all. Offhand Shadow Glaive was dealing less damage than expected when paired with a non-glaive main hand. This is being corrected. So if you had a Ascension Crossbow main hand and then an offhand Shadow Glaive, you would have been dealing less damage than you would have been meaning to be, but they fixed that, so that's good for the people who do that, because a lot of people do that. There's not much point in having an offhand Ascension if you don't have the money for it. Like, an offhand Glaive is meant to be just pretty damn good. Like, it's fine. Updated the icon for the Wars Retreat teleport. Oh no. What is it going to look like? The effect of Pterosaur Maul will no longer boost abilities applied with Greater Barge if the player is not wielding the weapon. Okay, so that is it pretty much. We've got the community stuff in here, which is the Golden Gnome Awards, the pink skirts, all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty much it for the patch notes today. The big things, of course, is the green Santa hat and this Prime Gaming thing. Get your Prime Gaming stuff. Looks pretty awesome. If you have Amazon Prime, that's what this is. You have Twitch Prime at the same time. It's the same like login, so you can claim this for free. You get all these bonuses and stuff, these benefits. And then you've got your Golden Party hat. If you haven't finished that, you've still got until the 3rd, so get on that. And the free deaths at the moment is Nex and Telos pretty much, and then all the God Wars dungeon bosses. So hopefully you guys have a great week. If you are someone who only watches the patch notes, which would make sense as well, as people will probably do that, I hope you have a great Christmas, and I'll see you all on the first patch notes that we get on the beginning of the next year. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope it helped. I hope it saved you some time, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.